Yo! Yo! We don't need to save. We need to load. We're back!
Hello. What can I do for you today? The Countess is Heartland Nibanian, and so are most guildsmen and chapelmen, but most others are as Nordish as you'll find. Good.
Let's get that up. Some people talk really quiet, so let's get it up. I know that feel.
A journey.
Isn't there someone that always stays in here? I could be thinking of the wrong town. Well, we've already done the stuff with Agnar, or whatever his name is, so the first thing we need to do... Why walk when you can run has always been your motto. Now the miles of running and hours of swimming have paid off. They're not exaggerating, by the way. It takes 70 hours to get to 100. You are an apprentice of athletics. Your rate of fatigue and regeneration when running is increased by 25%. Wait. Oh, it's telling me to leave the town for the other guilds. She looks like she's doing the continuous sidesteps pose. She's got those continuous sidesteps going on. Can I just like yoink this? Hell yeah. Like, I didn't mean to take that. And it's gonna bother me forever. Just give me that. I don't want anything else. Yeah. And where is everyone? I guess they didn't bother putting any NPCs in here because they know they're all gonna die.
Why, hello there. You must be new. Oh, it's so nice to see new faces in the guild. If you ever need anything, just let me know. I have friends in all sorts of high places, you know, so I can get things done that others can't. And if I can do anything for you, I'd be happy to. Someday, maybe you could return the favor. A recommendation from me? Well, of course. Raminus would naturally want my opinion, wouldn't he? This is a situation we can both benefit from, associate. You do me a small favor, and I'll happily send along a glowing recommendation. If you can find Jaskar, I'll write the recommendation immediately. He's disappeared. I mean, he's really disappeared. No one here has seen him in days. Volinaro thinks maybe a spell backfired. If someone from the council were to stop by and find him gone, it'd look bad for me. I can't have that. Talk to the mages here and see what you can find out. If you can make Jaskar reappear, you'll have your recommendation. Once I can see Jaskar again, Guild members who have access to the university can craft their own spells, not to mention chat with the most important people in the guild. Why, all the important people in the guild are there. Archmage Traven lives there, in the tower. It's a fabulous place. You really should see it someday. I've been there many times myself. The Imperial City just wouldn't be the same without it. Maybe someday, if you know the right people, you might get a chance to see it. You know what it's like. Make lots of friends and look busy. Same as anywhere. The Mages Guild runs more or less like it always did. Please come find me as soon as you've located just... Ah.
Tobacco? She's a smoker. Did you know that actually smoking is worse for you than fast food? That's what every person who eats nothing but fast food says.
It's my pleasure. Please continue. You want to find Jaskar? All right, I think I can help with that. But you have to agree to do something for me first.
Of course.
And whatever you do, you can't tell Jean about it. All right? That's the spirit. You help me pull off a little prank, and I'll help you find Jaskar. Really? You're going to love this. I'll teach you a spell to unlock things. What you need to do is get into Jean's desk and bring me her manual of spellcraft, okay? Her room is upstairs. Make sure no one sees you. You do that for me, and I'll make sure you can find Jaskar. Just go unlock Jean's desk with that spell I taught you. Find her manual of spellcraft and bring it here to me. Her room should be easy to find. It's the only one upstairs that has a door. Just one more privilege she doesn't deserve. With all due respect to our wonderful leader, she couldn't cast her way out of a paper sack. It's insulting that we're here, working for her, when she knows nothing. She's managed to butter up the right people just enough to keep her position, and there's little we can do about it. But we have our ways of coping with the situation. Bring me Jean's manual of spellcraft, and then we'll talk about helping you find Jaskar. It's a shame that Selena doesn't join in our fun, but she takes her role as an alchemist very seriously. If you need supplies, she's the one to see. It's a little too rugged up here for me. Add a couple hairs to a Nord, and you've got a bear. The Mages Guild. Let me know when you're done with that little task.
My name is Selena Arania. I'm a Mages Guild journeyman. Look, I like you and all, but I really don't want to get in the middle of this. If Volanara and Jaskar want to have their fun, fine. I'm not going to participate, and I'm not saying another word about it. Take it up with them. I suppose I like her well enough. It's a shame she doesn't know more about her craft, though. Still, I don't quite think she deserves the hard time the others give her. I can't help you if you don't show me what you're talking about. Well, sometimes I feel we're not welcome here. The Nords don't like Heartlanders very much. Necromancy may be legal in Cyrodiil, but few will openly admit to practicing it now that the Mages Guild has banned it. Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Beguiling Touch. 12 points. Defend. Open Easy Lock. That one's good. Oh no, 24 is way better. Yeah, what am I talking about? What am I thinking? A minor latch crack. Such a weird way to put it. Open Easy Lock on target. What is it? We put it as 8, so.
Be seeing you.
But I still want the other two.
My name is Selina Arania. I'm a... Tell me more.
Oh.
Farewell.
Oh my fucking god. Are we really gonna do this? Is this what you want?
I hope I can help. Only quality goods for sale here.
Apprentice in 90? We should probably get to like 70 at least. Yeah, and that's all I care about.
Tell your friends about me. Be seeing you.
Protect is 8 and it shields for 5%. 36, but it shields for 10 more.
Have you pulled that little prank yet? You've got Jean's book, I see. All right then. I'll just take that from you. Meet me here in the living quarters, just after 10 p.m.
Go away. You'll ruin everything.
Ready to find Jaskar? It was a good idea, wasn't it? I wonder how long she'll spend trying to figure out where she put it down. She won't figure this out for weeks. Ah, it's times like this I enjoy what I do. Just watch. You'll see.
Hello.
Hello there. I hear you've been looking for me.
Oh, please don't be mad.
We were just having some fun. We just got tired of Jean lording her position over us when she barely knows anything about magic. Every now and then, we like to trick her. We figured it was time to move on to a new prank. This one was getting boring anyway, so you can tell her you found me. Well, it was fun while it lasted. I'll have to start thinking up something new to try. Finding ways to confuse her just never gets old for me. It's good practice of our skills, too. It's mostly just funny. There's not much to do here in the Bruma Guild. If you can get to the Arcane University, though, they let you make your own spells there. Things in the guild have been different since Traven was named Archmage. They're more structured, but everyone seems tense. Good day.
Any luck finding Jaskar? Found him, did you? Well, I suppose that's good. You'll have to forgive me. I seem to have misplaced something. Yes, well, let's never mind that. You've fulfilled your end of the bargain, though, so I'll fulfill mine. Romanus will have my recommendation. And don't you forget about me once you've finished your training. I'm sure we can help each other out.
Let's wait for it to be day again. That way we can actually talk to NPCs in town.
Yotri, you need armor or weapons, new or repair. Come to Hammer and Axe. I work hard. Folks like Skjorda and Ulfen give us Nords a bad name, drinking and carrying on until all hours. Armor, weapons, I have it all. How may I help you?
Skjorda, Nordwinds. We've got clothes and armor, and I've got a headache. So keep your voice down, please. We drink because we're happy. We're Nords. It's just the thick tongue and fat head the day after that makes me unhappy. May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
She's got 1,000 though. We'll have to come back and see.
You too.
I'm Ulfen, the light armor trainer. Skjorda and I run North Winds. Please excuse us. We had a little drink up last night. Still a little muzzy. Just like Skyrim, except for all the tight-ass Heartlanders around. All work in chapel. No wonder they're so sour. Did you hear about Braden Lyrian? A vampire hunter named Rainiel Dralis made his way into town, snuck into his house, and killed him. Yes, the vampire hunter. As far as I know, he just showed up recently here in Bruma. Not only that, but he already found a vampire among us.
Among us?
Braden Lyrian was one of those vile creatures, and Rainiel slew him. Kind of strange, though. Never figured Braden to be a vampire. He seemed to be such a likable fellow.
You mean he was sus?
Be seeing
Whoa! Wait, what? Oh, I'm diseased.
What can I do for you? Poor Olfat. I don't know how he manages to live with Skjorta. Good day.
I'm Suratan, proud owner of Nova Roma, a little piece of Heartland Empire here in the lofty Gels. No need to go to the Imperial City. Bruma may look like a Skyrim town, but we've got all the comforts of the warm Libanian south. Don't get on Jaskar's bad side. You'll likely get a fireball in your face for your troubles. May I interest you in some of my fine wares? Bye.
Gerald View. This place doesn't really feel like a Skyrim town to me,
What
but
is it now? Welcome to Bruma, stranger. Hafid Hollowleg. I'm your host at Gerald View. Bed, food, whatever you need.
I take that back. This guy is definitely out of Skyrim.
Lyra Rosentia collects Akaviri artifacts. She might have a project in mind. Her house is west of the chapel. I've heard Edla Darkheart was once an assassin. Have a look around. You too.
That's it for the shops. Let's go pray.
I'm so hungry. Thank you, kind lady. Did you hear about Braden Lyrian?
Who's over here?
Stop! You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Your stolen goods are now forfeit. That's too bad. I was hoping you'd resist arrest. Okay, here's the procedure. We go to the castle. First, we search you, confiscate any stolen goods. Then you pay your fine, and we release you.
Good day. I'm Tolgan, herald to Countess Narina Carvane here in Bruma. She requests your company at your earliest convenience. Countess Carvane would prefer if you speak to her in person. She also said to present you with this stipend as a taste of things to come. My lady holds court from 8 in the morning until 6 in the evening each day. That would be the best time to see her. The Countess is in attendance from 8 o'clock in the... If you wish to seek audience with her, please return at that time.
Okay. I guess we'll go see her first. What does a countess want? Well, just some old person.
I've heard much about your deeds from my people in Bruma. I trust the stipend Tolgan gave you whetted your appetite. Good point. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Countess Nerina Cavain. I assume you've noticed all the Akaviri relics I'm displaying. Well, it's safe to say I'm a collector of sorts. I've invested a great deal of time and money acquiring these bits of ancient history. In fact, I'd be so bold as to proclaim my collection the most complete in all Cyrodiil, perhaps even beyond. Except for one thing. A particular relic has eluded me for many years. Possessing this piece of Akaviri antiquity would make my collection complete. I'm of course referring to the Draconian Madstone. The stone is a fine bit of Akaviri craftsmanship. Worn like an amulet, this talisman is said to protect the wearer from poisons of any type. The Madstone appears as a snake coiled around and encircling itself. The eyes of the snake are supposed to be precious gems or some such. Through my sources, I've learned that the last reported location of the Madstone was the ruins at Pale Pass. Are you familiar with the history of Pale Pass?
No, and I don't care.
Well then, history lesson notwithstanding, I hope you can recover the Draconian Madstone.
Oh, no, I want to hear about it.
Back at the end of the First Era, raiders from the continent of Akavir attempted to gain a foothold here in Tamriel. At that time, the Empire was broken into smaller factions. Raymond Cyrodiil decided to unify them and form an army to repel the Akaviri raiders. The force became known as the Army of Raymond. The two armies clashed in what's now northern Cyrodiil. The Akaviri were strong and well supplied. But their greatest error was marching through Morrowind on the way to their objective and dismissing the response it would garner from Vivek. They didn't count on Lord Vivek forming an alliance with the Trident Kings of the Dreg. From Morrowind he struck at their rear flank. Not only did this make the Akaviri fight on two fronts, it also cut off access to reinforcements and supplies from the sea. You must be joking, right? Who hasn't heard of the greatest known hero of the First Age? Raymond Cyrodiil not only was a conqueror of the Akaviri forces, but he actually convinced them to help build the Empire as it is today. With such an empire at his disposal, he conquered most of Tamriel, except Morrowind, of course, and was crowned emperor. In fact, he instituted the rites of becoming an emperor, which included the construction of the Amulet of Kings. His alliance with Lord Vivek during the Akaviri invasion is just one example of his cunning and ingenuity.
Wait, but I thought the Amulet of Kings was given to Saint Alessia by Akatosh.
Not quite. The army of Raymond knew that the organized Akaviri forces were commanded from a hidden post in the mountains. Rumors placed it in a snowy vale called Pale Pass. That's where Raymond focused his attention. As his forces fought their way across the Gerald Mountains, the Akaviri suddenly surrendered. It was assumed they were overwhelmed and gave up. The only strange part was that the command post and Pale Pass were never found. It was dismissed as a rumor, and the army of Raymond celebrated. It's come to my attention that the post did exist, and it happens to be the last reported location of the Draconian Madstone. If you retrieve the Draconian Madstone, I had a feeling you'd accept. Good. I've come into the possession of a diary, written by an Akaviri messenger. I suspect that the text within can lead you to the ruins. Here's a translation of the passages we could still read. It was quite damaged. I've also included a rough map that was drawn in the diary as well. I'm also providing you with a unique key that was supposedly found with the diary. I'm assuming it'll prove useful when you arrive at the site. I paid several scouts to try and find the ruins at Pale Pass before I hired you. They were only able to locate the first of a series of landmarks. These landmarks are mentioned within the diary. The one referred to as Dragon Claw Rock has been located. I'll mark it on your map. The rest is up to you. My scouts reported bitter cold and dangerous creatures in the area, so they couldn't proceed. Be cautious and return home soon. Good luck. I don't trust you enough to talk about that. I'm pleased you decided to find the map. Some see only the conflicts between northern and southern cultures, but I see the way they are stronger when woven together. He served Emperor Uriel for many years, and so far he has done well in an impossible situation. It is not always an easy life we lead, but the people must be served. All right. No, is that so? You can't scare me. I wish I could say, please, you're revolting. Oh, that's just talk. Good, well done. What a... is that so? No, you do me too much honor. What a... is that so? Oh, that's foul. You should be ashamed. No, you do me too much honor. What a... is that so? I've been looking for just the right owner for a special home I have. It's a quaint little house conveniently located just off the main gate. What a shame. I guess I have to look for another buyer. All right. May the path ahead be free of danger.
Welcome back, my lady.
What's this about? Good morning.
Alright, now that we got that, let's go cleanse ourselves of disease. Oh, but wait, what's in this house over here? Nah, we should go clean it first. I can't talk. I should go clean myself first. Who are you?
I'm Sirach, Bruma's chaplain here. The chapel has made enemies here in the past. The Nords prefer their dragon Ismir to our father Akatosh.
Ysmir is a dragon? I actually never knew that.
Please, go on.
I'm not... Fine, I'll use the mouse.
It's terrible, but I have the feeling that worse is yet to come. I may go to Anvil to hear that prophet preach, before it's too late. The church is still in turmoil from the attack on the chapel of Dibella. I don't think anyone has had time to really study this prophet's teachings. My best advice would be to go, listen carefully, and decide for yourself. BC.
Praise Akatosh. Praise the Nine. I'm Arentus Falvius, primate of Talos, high priest of Bruma Chapel. I'm here to show Bruma's errant Nords the path to the true faith. They must put aside their heathen gods and worship the Nine. Farewell.
They make all this talk about how the Nords are heathens, but then in Skyrim they just worship the 8 divines and then Talos. A little weird. Alright, we'll save in case I just can't go in right now.
Halt! You're going to have to leave. This is a crime scene, and no one other than ourselves, our Reynold Draelus, will be allowed access. The culprit in this crime has already been dealt with. It's just a matter of wrapping up the details. I'd tell you more, but frankly, I don't know who you are, so I'm not sure that I can trust you with that sort of information. I've heard the Fighters Guild is... All right. You really now? I wish... Get away from me. I would... Ugh. That... Goodness. What can I say? You... Oh, goodness. What can I say? What? You... You're wasting... I see. I suppose there's no harm in telling you what happened. Word is bound to get around Bruma anyway. Turns out that Braden Lyrian is a vampire. Or was. If it wasn't for Reynold Draelus, we may never have uncovered the truth. Let me explain. In the last week or so, we've found 2 bodies stashed in shallow graves outside the city walls. The bodies had puncture wounds on their necks. The bodies were those of some beggars who used to wander the streets looking for handouts. Vampire probably thought no one would miss them. Luckily for us, Reynold arrived in town. He said he was a vampire hunter, so we asked for his help. He tracked the vampire to this house. When he entered the place around noon, Braden was sleeping. He was able to slay him at that point. Luckily, Braden's wife wasn't home. Poor thing. She didn't even know her husband was infected. We did a follow-up investigation, and it's true that no one recollects seeing Braden out in the daylight. He's only been spotted at night. I'm afraid there's not much more to tell you, so you can see we really don't need any help, but thanks for the offer. I'm impressed. It only took him a day to track the vampire down. I guess that's why he does it for a living. As far as I know, he was a good man. I never saw this coming. But vampires are masters of deception, so I guess it makes sense. Feel free to question anyone down. Too much trouble.
I can't believe this is happening. Please, please, I need your help. My husband was no vampire. It's ridiculous. No one will listen to me. Forgive me. I loved my husband dearly, and to lose him this way makes no sense. Anything you can do to help would be wonderful. This is all happening so fast. I came home only just a few hours ago. I found the door open and my Braden dead. Standing over him was a Dunmer. I screamed and ran out into the street. Some city watch were nearby and heard me, I suppose, as they arrived quickly. I heard the Dunmer identify himself as Reynold Draelus. He said he was a vampire hunter and that Braden was his mark. The guards seemed to know about Reynold, and after a search of the house, the body of some beggar was found stashed in our basement. The guards sent for Carriers, who is an investigator for crimes here in Bruma. In minutes, Reynold convinced Carriers that Braden was a vampire.
Well, of course it does. It was obviously planted here. Why would he stash a body in his own house? That's ridiculous. And another thing. The guards are making a big deal out of no one seeing Braden out in the daylight. Well, of course that's the case. He works at night and has to sleep during the day. Why does that make him a vampire?
True.
It's all that Reynold character. I don't trust him. The thing that bothers me the most is that I swear I've seen him before. Of course, he says he's never been here. Look, there isn't much more to say. Please, help me clear my husband's name.
I miss being unemployed and being able to just stay up until like 5 in the morning. Nighttime is the best time for anything. Unless you want to shop, but I don't like shopping.
I have no idea where he'd be. Just find him and make him tell you the truth. I swear he's a liar. I know I sound desperate, but I know I'm right.
And then I believe the person amulet lady is here, right? Who are you?
I'm Jantus Brolus. I'm the illusion trainer. Be seen.
I like how I always say that just because I don't know who anyone is, and then they like announce themselves. It's really weird. Is it you?
What do you want? Can't you see that I'm upset? I can't help myself. I'm just a sucker for well-heeled men. That Ola, for example, at the Tap and Tack. He's dreamy. And successful, too.
Yeah, fucking gold digger.
I overheard a guard mention the Countess is looking for a piece to add to her collection of Akaviri artifacts. Our taxpayers' Drake's at work. Yes?
Alright, let's see if we can get her to talk to us.
Not. I doubt it. Don't try to manipulate me. I like that a lot. Not now, not later. That's really funny. Not now, not later, not. I won't fuck. You're good. Good riddance.
Okay, I guess she doesn't want to talk to us yet. What about you?
What do you need? I've heard that Arentus Falvius at the chapel can conjure up creatures. Take them.
I'm Regner. You want anything? Talk to Edla. She's in charge. I hate it here. Came here with Edla. All these snooty southerners. And damn guards won't let anyone have any fun. I've heard Edla Darkheart was once an assassin. Farewell.
Okay.
What can I do for you today? I know I may be out of line by saying this, but I think the city guards may be wrong. It's hard to imagine Braden was a vampire. I could have sworn I saw him outside in the daylight before. Unless he just got that disease very recently, I'd say they were mistaken. When I heard Raynil killed him, I didn't know what to think. But after your visit here, I'm beginning to wonder. I usually don't give out that kind of information, especially to people I don't know. Go ahead.
We'll see about that.
Sure. Yes, whatever. Was that supposed to be a comp? Don't, please. That's pretty good. Not bad. Don't, whatever you want. Raynil is staying in the last room down the hall upstairs. Here's the key. I always liked Braden and Arlene. They were a nice couple. I hope you get to the bottom of this, because I don't believe he was a vampire either.
I've discovered a small journal in Raynell's room at the end. It seems he was part of a group of adventurers who uncovered an artifact from Iliad ruins. They all agreed to stash the artifact in a cave until more research could be done about it. 2 other members of the group were Braden and someone named Gilliborn.
Hello. What can I do for you today? Gilliborn? That's odd that you should mention that name. Raynell told me that he was the last vampire he hunted. Yeah, that's right. Somewhere in Skingrad, I believe. He said he tracked Gilliborn down and killed him. That's apparently why the guards trust him so readily. They had gotten word from Skingrad's City Watch about Raynell and his so-called accomplishment. And nothing else I can tell you about him. He comes and goes, doesn't talk to people much. Hafid Hollowleg says that Gerald View has been doing good business. Just look for me.
So now we have to go to Skingrad, or... Okay.
It's you.
So, any new revelations in your investigation? I'm sure Erling is very upset. She'll be safe, though. Raynell has confirmed with us that she isn't infected. Her accusations that Raynell is lying is not surprising. At this point, she's so upset that she'll say anything to deny what really happened. I suppose if I found out a loved one was something as horrid as a vampire, I'd find any excuse not to believe it either. How do you know about that? Oh, too many people don't know how to keep quiet about official matters. Very well. The Skingrad City Watch informed us that Gilliborn was killed by Raynell not too long ago. Gilliborn was a vampire as well, obviously. What do you mean you disagree? That's a bold statement. What proof do you have that Gilliborn was not a vampire? I don't know what to say. It all makes perfect sense now. Why else would Raynell have removed this journal from the crime scene in Skingrad? I heard no mention of a key either. It must have been removed by Raynell from Braden's body before we arrived. To think that 2 innocent men were killed, and that I'm responsible for one of their deaths, I'm speechless. I will rouse the guard and begin a search for him in the city. Meet me at Olev's Tap and Tack in 1 hour.
Do you have any more questions? I'm afraid I know little more. Yes, I remember Braden mentioning that name once. He was part of the brotherhood he had created with Raynell. I know I sound desperate.
Just before I arrived here, I received a report from one of our scouts watching the roads. Raynell was spotted heading west out of Bruma. The scout tried to follow, but lost him in the mountains. The only cave to the west that comes close to the one described in Gilliborn's journal is Boreal Stone Cave. That must be where he's headed. You must get there before he acquires whatever artifact is being kept there and makes his escape. I'm keeping the city guard in Bruma, as Raynell doesn't know we're after him. If he sees a guard, he may panic and run. They're my only hope at the moment. Please, you have my authorization to do everything you can to bring him to justice. If he won't surrender, I think you know what to do. Hurry. I fear you have a day at the most to stop him. If all you say is true, Raynell will answer for Braden's death. Raynil will pay for both crimes. Gelliborn was likely another innocent he slain. I'll make sure Skingrad City Watch hears of this. I can't wait to get my hands on Raynil. He'll become very familiar with Bruma's dungeons, or the end of my blade if he doesn't come peacefully. It's always rats for the new associates. Is it some initiation test or something? Please hurry. Raynil may make a break for you.
Haven't found it yet. Man, they tried their best, but those mountains really do just look like ice cream.
This ends here! What's the matter? Getting tired?
How's that chainmail look? Looks so lame. It's sticking to leather. Why are those two fighting each other?
Why? Won't!
Is it worth it to pick this up and then just go sell it like right now? It might be. I know if you want to wear heavy armor, figuring out a way to get the Legion stuff early is your best option. Yes. And then we're just gonna run back in town and sell it.
What is it now?
I'm really tired. Can we get on?
He was gonna go steal that bread.
Yeah, my favorite customer. What do you got? That seems a fair price. I think I can. I'm glad that's. You
Don't get away with
How
it.
dare you steal from me? Thief!
That
You won't get away with this.
worthless thief.
For real this time. Wait. Is that one of the magic stones? I know that once you get the one of the stones, you can use spellcrafting to power level your skills, but I don't know if this is that stone or not. Do you see its conjured weapon and armor? Let's see what it is. That's kind of lame.
Take that! That the best you can do?
Riel. Oh, it's just some wolves. Okay. Maybe I just have bloom up too high. And that's why the mountains look so bad from a distance. Wow. Thanks. Damn. It's not really, I wouldn't have figured that out on my own. Oh, he's not here.
Congratulations. I had a feeling you would catch on sooner or later. Leaving that journal behind was a stupid mistake on my part. I saw you enter Olav's Tap before I could get there, and I knew that I had to sneak out of Bruma somehow. It was only a matter of time before you or Carius figured it out. No matter. After I've killed you, I won't need my vampire hunter ruse any longer. Certainly not. I'm surprised Carius didn't send the entire city watch up here. But then I would have seen that coming, I suppose. I expected to lay low for a while and then be on my way. So again, I underestimated you.
It looks like the
This
Grinch.
leaves me with little choice. Either I fight you now and have a chance at freedom, or I surrender and rot in a city dungeon. I prefer the chance for freedom. Yes, I suppose it is. Well then, we've talked enough. Only one of us will walk out of here alive this day. Good luck.
Take that!
Am I supposed to be impressed?
What sword is that? Dwarven Claymore. Opening the waterlogged chest with all 3 keys, I discovered the artifact to be an amulet. It seems fairly unremarkable, and I am unsure of its function. Alright, now that we're out of a dark cave, how does that look? I think I still like the ones from Skyrim better. How's the full set look? Not very good.
Greetings, Doctor.
What news do you bring? I knew I'd recognize Raynil. I think when I first met Braden many years ago, he introduced me to him. They were part of some sort of brotherhood. They would roam Cyrodiil in search of legendary treasures and the like. The only reason he stopped doing that is because we got married and he wanted to settle down. I'm afraid, thanks to Raynil, that time is lost. Long ago, I made a promise to Braden. I promised to never reveal to anyone what I'm about to reveal to you now. However, because you've avenged his unjust death, I feel that Braden would understand why I'm breaking that pact. Braden told me about this amulet when they first brought it home from whatever distant land it came from. He never really trusted anyone else in the group, and before he secured the treasure in that cave, he had a special enchantment placed upon it. The magic masks the true identity of the item. All it takes is a simple command word, and the amulet would be restored to its true state. No, he always feared this day would come. He left me knowledge of that word in the event that he died, and I came into possession of the keys. If the other members of Braden's group were still alive, and I on my deathbed, only then would I pass the knowledge on to them. If you'd give me that amulet, I would like to show you what you've recovered. Thank you. I will now speak the word. Brotherhood. Here is the amulet back. It's as beautiful as it was the day I remember seeing it long ago. I want you to keep it, as I have no use for this anymore. I'm certain that's what I want, and I'm certain that's what Braden would want.
Poor old lady.
I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I hope that the amulet helps keep you safe on whatever roads you may travel. I'm glad he's dead. I know that's a horrible thing to say, but I think you understand. Justice has been done.
I feel bad for ladies who have to, like, bald with the widow's peak. 4 to 5 speed. I mean, that's cool. I don't know if that was worth it, but... Oh, I'm actually noticeably faster just from wearing that. That's hilarious.
Go ahead, please. You hear about Jorunda? He was caught stealing gold and now he's in jail. I bet Anora's beside herself with grief. Arnora and Jorunda were once a happy couple, but that's over now. I hear that he took all of their money and stashed it after he committed a robbery. He was going to skip town on Arnora, but got arrested before making good on his escape. Now she has no money left at all, poor thing.
What is it now?
That's what I was looking for. That was that lady with the amulet I chatted up.
Can't you see that I'm upset? I suppose I can trust you with this information. After all, if you can help me recover my stolen gold, you may find yourself earning some of it. I know what you've heard, all about Jorunda and his run-in with the town guard. Well, let's just say it isn't exactly all true. I may have let a detail or two leak out to entice someone such as you to assist me. Until you agree to my scheme, I don't want to say more. All I can promise is that you'll be making a lot of money. Are you in or are you out? Smart answer. Here's the deal. Jorunda and I have had a rocky relationship at best. Against my will, I've been dragged all over Cyrodiil helping him commit petty crimes. I wouldn't say we're thieves. I mean, we've stolen things, sure. But we've never stolen that much at one time. Just enough to keep us going. That is until last year. Jorunda started to take risks and began robbing more dangerous targets. Not just lone merchants, mind you. I'm talking about the bigger scores, like estates and tax shipments. I begged him to stop, as I knew that his capers would one day lead to violence. He just threatened to hurt me if I got in his way. I think the gold changed him, I really do. He wasn't the man I met 7 years ago. The few times I tried to say something, he'd strike me or push me away. I began to become frightened of him. Our last score was a tax shipment being delivered to the Imperial City. We robbed it, and in the midst of the chaos, Jorunda killed a guard. I was mortified. We snatched up the gold and holed up in the mountains. He said if I breathed a word of the murder to anyone, he'd kill me. I was terrified of him at this point. 2 days later, the Bruma City Guard traced us to our makeshift campsite. I was off gathering food, but Jorunda was captured. Served him right. When I went back to the site later, the gold was gone. He'd moved it. What I need you to do is go to the Bruma Castle dungeons and speak to him for me. Convince him to tell you where the gold is, and then we split it. He's not likely to just come.
I never get sick of lunging full force as tall as a door.
What is it?
Which one used the jailer? Oh, there's another living zone.
Speak, citizen. What a bother. Don't be too long about it. I got to stay with you, so there isn't any funny business.
I don't know who you are, nor do I care. All I know is that I want you to leave. I'm not talking to you about anything. You're an outsider. I bet you're trying to trick me into telling something and the guards put you up to it. That fetcher of a guard, Tirelius, is always trying to be sneaky. Well, you can forget it. Tell him it isn't going to work.
Alright.
Sent gifts. It's all over, lawbreaker. Your spree is at an end. I'll take any stolen goods you have. The next move is yours. Pay your fine, or I'll haul you away. Hope you rot, criminal scum.
I've committed a crime and been sent to jail. Perhaps now I can convince Jorundir to tell me about the stolen gold.
By the way the guards tossed you in here, I can see you're no friend of theirs. I suppose I can trust you. In fact, maybe you can help me with a bit of a problem, and make some money for yourself in the process. I'm in here for the long haul. They got me for murder, even though I didn't do it. Once the Count makes a ruling, there's no way it's changing. I owe all of this to that heartless, treacherous witch, Arnora. You want to know what happened? I'll tell you. I was betrayed, stabbed in the back. I'm in here and Arnora's out there, living in my house. We were doing petty crimes all over Cyrodiil. Small scores, 10 gold here, 25 there. Nothing big enough to have them investigate you. Then along comes Arnora with a plan to waylay a tax shipment headed for the Imperial City. We're talking serious gold, complete with armed escorts. I told her she was crazy, but she insisted. Women have a way of getting men to do what they want. So we did it. We ambushed the shipment. In the process, Arnora killed a guard. I told her to be careful and just knock them out, but she didn't listen. We then buried the gold in the woods. Then she disappears to get supplies. Suddenly, the campsite gets raided by the Bruma City Guard. There's no way they could have found us. Well, there's no doubt she tipped them off. But I was one step ahead. I had moved the loot while she was away. My final revenge. Or was it? I'll tell you. I want Arnora dead. That's right, I said dead. She took my life away, and now I want hers taken as well. You do this for me, and you get the gold. All of it. All I need is proof is that damn amulet she always wears. Show that to me, and the money is yours. You want the gold? You bring me Arnora's amulet. Finally, a chance for revenge.
What did we lose? A block skill? I mean, that's not bad. Could have been a lot worse. It could have been something hard to do, like Mercantile or Marksman.
So, were you able to find out about the gold or not? How could you stand sharing a cell with that imbecile? So he told you another one of his tall tales. I hope you didn't believe him. What's he got in store for me? He sent you to kill me, is that it? What if there was another way? What if he thought I was dead, but I wasn't? Then he'd tell you the location of the gold. What did he need as proof?
That fetcher. He knows this is the only heirloom I have left from my family. Only he would stoop so low. Look, I know you could just kill me where I stand. But what if I gave you the amulet and you bring it to him? Then he'd say where the gold's stashed. You kill me here and now, and as far as the town guard is concerned, it's a crime. So you make your choice. You want to do it my way, or Jorunda's? I knew you'd make the smarter decision. Good. Here's the key to the chest by my bed. Inside you'll find the amulet Jorunda wants. Take my amulet to him. Get the gold and bring half of it back here to me. If you don't come back, I'll let the guards in on our plan. You'll be hunted all over Cyrodiil. You don't want that, do you? I don't think so. Good luck. I'm not surprised at all that he tried to have me killed. That's his way. Always the traitor and the coward. My guess is he buried it somewhere close to town, or even in town itself. Believe me, I've looked. No luck so far. I warn you, don't cross me.
Oh, I can open it for you.
Let's hear it.
It'd be faster to do this. And I should, like, get dressed, so I'm not just a prisoner again. Oh, you can't see it. Whoa.
What is it? Only some pleasure. Hello? Didn't get too close to the prisoners. I haven't got all day. No touching the locks. Something to report? What up?
Show me the proof. So, she's dead, eh? Finally, someone has wiped that stupid, smug grin off her face. Good. Well, you did your part of the bargain, now I'll do mine. The gold is buried outside the walls of Bruma, near the north gate. Goodbye. I don't expect to be seeing you anytime soon. If I were you, I'd get out of Bruma fast before the guards catch on that she's dead. Greetings to you. I'm Captain Bird, commander of the Bruma Guard.
I'm here for Jorunda's gold, and you're my only loose end. I've been hoping to get someone in his cell and loosen his lips, and then you showed up. You really should be more careful when you talk in the dungeons. The sound tends to carry. Jorunda's such an idiot. I've taken care of Honora. She won't be around to point the finger. And Jorunder's not going anywhere for a long time. That just leaves you.
On guard.
What's the matter? Getting tired? Ah! Am I supposed to be impressed? You're outmatched, Elf. Why won't you die?
Oh, that's right. I can disarm him. Let's see if I can disarm him. It's really hard to do.
This ends here. Die now. What's the matter? Getting tired? This is the part where you fall down.
I'm
and
getting my
bleed to
ass
death.
beat. Okay, disarming might not be worth it.
Getting tired? Die, girl.
Apparently he had overheard my conversation with Jorunder and wanted the gold for himself. I think he's also killed Arnora. I should go check on Arnora.
Well met.
Is there a problem?
I might have to switch to chainmail soon whenever the enemies upgrade. Because I think I'm only a few levels away from the enemies getting too strong.
What is it?
What are you gonna do in there? I should probably leave before the town guard thinks I had something to do with it. On the bright side, all of Jorunder's gold is now mine. You know I gotta get that bag. It's all about the hustle. I didn't mean to pick that parchment up. Your offer was ludicrous. My merchandise is worth twice that at least. Because we have done business before and because you are known to be trustworthy, I'm willing to give you a 15% discount, but no more. Wonder who that's to. can I drop? I picked up something that was valueless, right? Is that enough? Nope.
I'm really tired. Can we get on with this? Shadow, hide you.
Anytime now.
I'm really tired. Yeah, my favorite customer. What do you got? I think I can... An excellent bargain.
How much is the Curse Protect? 5? That's not much better than leather. Yeah, we'll stick to leather. Fashion over function.
That's a good deal.
I need to keep it for drained personality, right?
Let's see. A fine trip. I think I can move. I think. Shadow.
Where is he?
Hi there.
I'm really tired. Yeah, my favorite customer. What do you got? I think I can move this item for you at that price. Got anything else? Shadow, hide you. awfully tired. Yeah, my favorite customer. What do you got? That's a... Shadow.
So what quest is next? What have we done? Lifting the veil. How heavy am I? Only 100 pounds. Yeah, we can go. We'll follow the road just because it usually seems to make enemies appear less. It'll take less time to get there. Acrobatics training, bottom text. Look at that nice guy. I get why they took out athletics and acrobatics, because like in the late game you're a little too ridiculous with what you can do. But I do think it would have been hilarious to be able to run around Skyrim at like faster than the horses run. I should consult the messenger's diary to learn the way to the next landmark. What that diary say, though? It is with a heavy heart and trembling hand that I penned this last entry. From our garrison at Grey Ridge. I'm skimming this because this is a lot. It's quite an invigorating sight. The giant stone appears to reach down from the north and strike at the heart of famous forces like our armies have been doing for the better part of a year now. I have still encountered no one else on this trail. I hope that as I head due west on the narrow path, I'll find someone who knew some news as to how our men are faring in the war. The Pentinel or the Sentinel? A huge statue placed there by some unknown artist many years ago. Stands watch pointing north, as if anyone to cross the borders into the Imperial nation. Oh, westward. Okay. I've reached the second landmark, the Sentinel. Yeah, whatever. I'm using much of my remaining strength writing this. As we have made our way north from the Sentinel, we were attacked by perhaps the same pack of wolves that had attacked Pylig. And you had chased them off earlier after being bitten, but now that they have tasted blood, they have returned in greater number. So we gotta head north. Okay, so now it's just a dungeon crawl. Check out this cool new spell I learned. So sick. I'm actually mad they took that out of Skyrim. Just fucking hitting a chest with a spell and opening it is the fucking sickest thing in the world. I've discovered the body of the messenger who penned the diary I've been carrying. Even though he died over 1,000 years ago, the bones have been well preserved by the frost in the caves. He seems to be clutching something in his bony hand. I should investigate. I've discovered a stone tablet, a slate tablet, with what appears to be Akaviri writing on its surface. These must be the orders the messenger spoke about in the diary. Okay, you can't read them. I guess like Khajiit and Argonian exist, but I'm really surprised the people in Cyrodiil don't make a bigger deal about the Akaviri being snake people. Like, no one really cares. And it's always been surprising to me. No. Get that shit out of here. Oh, fuck. I can't beat him. Oh, I got trapped. No! Is it gonna follow me out? I don't think I can take this guy yet. If he's the only one, I think we can do this. Otherwise, we'll come back. Because every single fight would just evolve into running away, so I could heal. Oh man. You gotta fight ogres. Alright, we can do this. We just gotta get a sneak attack off. What was that mud crab shield? Shield 5%. But the armor rating on the shield is like 5 worse, so it's not worth it. Oh, fuck off. It's time to use some of those potions. I guess that one at the start was a different class. And was just like much stronger. Because I haven't having as much problem with the others, but I'm also getting sneak attacks off. So that's probably it. Hell yeah. I've emerged from the Serpent's Trail and find myself face to face with the legendary Pale Pass. A path winds down into the snowy valley. If I follow it, it should lead me directly to the ruins. Oh, man. I thought I was done with these guys. Also, I was kind of unsure about it before, but I'm 100% sure now. That sound effect is reused for the bears in Skyrim. Like 100%. And I'm not criticizing it for that. I just think that's very funny. Where's the next one? Maybe I can still sneak up on him. Ooh, I don't know if I can take two at once. He's facing this way, so I probably won't get a sneak attack off. Oh, he doesn't care. Oh, they only get mad when you're like in their space. I thought that they were just like bandits and they would attack you no matter what. Oh, fuck. I've discovered the crumbled walls of the once mighty Fort Pale Pass. It appears to have been destroyed by a landslide long ago. I should proceed into the ruins and search for the Madstone. Fuck off. No! Dude, the way the screen shakes and like you stumble back, it actually feels like you're about to be like emaciated by whatever hits you. Genuinely feels terrifying. Man, I don't know if I'd want to be in the Elder Scrolls. I think out of all the fantasy worlds out there, Elder Scrolls is kind of bad. It's getting ripped apart by ogres. There was another ogre around here. I don't want to get caught off guard. We'll just shimmy up the mountain. It'll be tougher up here, because I won't be able to lead him off as far. Fuck, I gotta get away. Mouth of the Serpent. We're going to call it for there, and I'll be back in a little bit, but I've got to go let my dog out, and I've got to go do other stuff, so. Plus my computer gets too hot after I record for too long. So I stopped doing 6-hour VODs. Bye.